Big Things Coming is proudly brought to you by...
A brand new music venue open in Malaga. Contact us now for bookings.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Big Things Coming. How you going, Mel, Geordie? What's going on?
Hell yeah, I'm letting it run. Get the morning going. I'm great.
So much cheering.
Yeah.
Yes,
How are you
sir.
guys?
Yes,
Need
good.
it.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, what's new?
It's a long weekend.
It is.
Again.
Our second long weekend.
Back to back.
Yeah,
Dude, it really screws with my whole life.
yeah
upside down.
I'm loving it, man. But I had to work on Saturday, so yeah, I'm just completely out of whack with time now.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Yeah, but
Well, we
it's
pay
good.
respects to the Anzacs.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Geordie,
New
Tell
session.
us.
What's up?
who we got today?
We're straight into it. We got...
Straight.
We got my boy, Suraj. What's up?
Hey,
welcome.
Suraj, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys doing
Good,
today?
man. Good. Thank you so much for joining us today.
No
And
worries. Thank you for having
yeah.
me. This is amazing.
this
Yeah,
place is
it's
cool.
cool.
so-
God.
I mean, I wish we could take the credit for this place, but no, like
No.
we're just guests here.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So humble. So humble.
So, Suraj, talk to us, man. What's your story? You're a musician, you're a DJ, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm a musician. I'm a DJ. I also rap.
Producer?
I'm a producer too. That's right.
come in close to the mic.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. That's
Oh,
very
That's
Oh,
much
that's
better.
better.
There we
That's
go.
sexy.
Yeah. So I'm a musician. I'm a DJ. I'm a producer. I'm a rapper as well.
I don't know if you knew this,
Yeah.
but you see the ute up in the corner.
I did see the
that's
ute up in
actually
the corner.
that's the DJ booth.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That is a sick DJ.
Suraj,
booth.
now that you've been here, dude, you can actually speak to the owners, organise your own shows here.
Yes.
Dude, jump up on the discs up in the back of the ute, bro.
That would be so sick.
I bet
Yeah,
that's a
man.
sentence you don't say often, right?
Well, I've done that before. It was at I was at a doof. I can't remember the name of the doof, but it was a big van, and the top of the van you could like step up onto.
Okay.
Oh,
It
wow.
was like on the literal hood of the van, and there were DJ decks up there. and
That's
everything.
sick.
Yeah,
Love
That's
that.
really cool.
With your DJing, like I don't know, like are you into like any kind of metal or anything?
I
Like,
can be. I
Yeah.
can
You
enjoy
can
it.
be?
I
Cool.
can. I was like in high school. I was friends with a lot of like the metalheads
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like the stoner metalheads. And
it's
all
like
that.
you know, do you kind of incorporate your DJing like into like new metal sort of sounds? Like,
Oh, has this guy talked about Linkin Park to you yet?
No, but we can talk about it now.
Love Linkin Park.
Okay.
I, mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do want to get more into Strats DJing, although it's fucking hard.
yeah.
It's really hard, but I love trying it. I'm
Yep.
slowly getting better at it.
Right.
But it's still very amateur.
yeah. No, that's
You'll get
cool,
there.
man.
yeah. I would love to do stuff like that with
Yeah,
new
yeah,
metal
yeah.
and all that. Would be so
Yeah.
much fun.
So just for people that don't understand that whole DJing concept, because there's a lot
Hmm.
of people that just think that you're up there just, pressing play, or if you're using like records, and but it's like, give us a little bit of like outline of the complexities of DJing. Yeah.
Sure. So this is what I've taken from this now, right?
Yeah.
If you are a DJ and you want to be really good, I think you also have to be a decent producer.
Right.
So a lot of producers will make their own beats as well and then perform those.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's okay to use music of other people.
Yeah.
We do that. Yes, you are pressing play. That is a thing. And I have had many gigs where I just press play.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
people just want to hear country music. And it's okay. Sure thing, man. We can do that. But then where it gets interesting is where you have beats where things are quantized and
Yes.
you can match the beats a lot easier.
Yeah.
And then from there you can mix in the EQing and
Yeah.
fade in, fade
Yes.
out. You can scratch in, you can loop, and all these things making a mix, which is a culmination of multiple songs.
Yeah.
You want to create a vibe people can enjoy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm
feels
glad
good.
you said that because there are like so many DJs that will literally just press play.
Yeah.
And like, they don't even fade songs in or whatever.
Dude, you know what I mean? Like,
and they're getting paid for that.
yeah,
man.
of course.
like-
And I mean, you see on socials all the time, like you're scrolling through TikTok and you see like, I won't even name them because they don't deserve to be named, but
Okay.
you see these people with a presence, and they're up there, they're like in front of a big crowd, and they're like, yeah, and then they're pressing play, and you look at the thing, and it's not even plugged in, or it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like
I'm pretty sure
walking
that's a
out-
video of David Guetta, isn't it? That's memed on hard. I know that one.
I'm not like naming names, but do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big presence of that in socials at the moment, and well, it has been for a while. But and I guess that's why perhaps it can give DJs like a bad rap. you know, like a bad name, and it's a bit shit because you do have to have talent to do this, you know, like it's a thing.
Well, I mean, you think like, you know, what, 15 years ago, and when I say we, the music community or whatever, everyone was like, oh, DJs, yeah, they're ruining the industry, blah, blah. But now, like, it's like, no. AI is ruining the industry, man. Yeah, so
That's right.
yeah,
That's a whole
AI
nother-
and DJing, man. Like, oh, it's the apocalypse. You know, it's the end of music days. You know,
I could speak on that though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So something you usually see that at big festivals where
Yeah.
it's like someone who doesn't really look like they're doing anything,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of thing. And there is reason, and it's kind of shit, but there is a reason. It's because the times and the sets are so cutthroat.
Yeah. Mm.
So they don't want you going and making a mistake so that the set goes over time. The next DJ has a spot.
Yeah.
So record it all, put it there, and usually big festivals will just be like, just hit play for the sake of the safety of the set.
And then act it out.
right?
Yeah, and just that's the thing.
Oh, see, now you've opened that up to me. Now I'm like, no.
I
Like, you
know.
know, back in the day, I used to, like, you know, when I was a younger person, go to raves and shit and, like,
Yeah.
underground stuff and, you know, and when DJs use vinyl, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them still do, but it was like, it was, they had an essence about it, about
Yeah.
their sets.
Live, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so, like, even for festivals and stuff, it's kind of like us going to play and we're pre-recorded and have to mime. I would hate that as an artist. Do you know what I
think
mean?
I do too. I absolutely would too.
I get what you're saying though.
Like,
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
It's just
were-
like, sorry. With,
sorry, bro.
my
You
God.
guys are so polite.
It's
Sorry,
just like
Becca.
when, for our world, how Beyonce pre-recorded when she sang at the inaugural ball
Yeah.
for Obama, I think it was. Yeah, like you have a certain time frame, you have a certain thing, you want to be perfect, so it just doesn't disrupt the harmony of like the festival or
right.
something like that.
But
So,
does it take away from the artistry?
Oh, absolutely.
I think it does.
Right?
Yeah, I know, absolutely.
So
I
I
agree
think,
on that.
like, that's why I'm sort of sitting over this side going, I can't really sort of be okay about this. Like, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
advocate for that and
It's
be like,
done.
I understand that there's a time restraint and people want to be perfect and stuff, but that's part of being an artist as well. Like being authentic and true in your performances.
You're gonna be mess up. You mess up sometimes.
Hey, man, of course.
Sorry.
well, I saw this thing where like the DJ was on like this massive stage and talking about, you know, the strict time schedule. They literally like roll them off the stage and the next one rolls on.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Like you sit up.
Yeah, like
On
and
wheels.
it rolls off and the other one rolls on. It's like,
Wow.
Wow.
Dude.
That's
Ima-
efficient.
Imagine that for a band though. It's like, no, I'm not done yet. Oh, you get
And
rolled
like
off
no
the stage.
changeover. I just kind of roll.
With the shepherd
Big
stick,
kicks
he's just like Bugs Bunny style.
Yoink.
Yoinkler, right?
Sure.
That's
Imagine that.
interesting though. Hey, good insight.
Dude.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
worries. No worries.
There's like so many other things that we do, that you do.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of your posts and sharing of like open mic nights and the like slam poetry.
Slam poetry.
I just
What's
saw
that?
that on a
Yeah.
feed. Yes, I saw it. It came up on my feed, and I was like, "What is this?" So this, and now I'm hearing it again. I'm like,
What is it? Oh, I've never heard
So
of
it's
it.
like just spoken word.
yeah,
So
Spoken word
they
poetry.
write like a poem and then
Right.
just perform it out loud to a crowd.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the slam quality is quite different because like a lot of people in slam they're a lot more competitive.
Okay.
Do you make it up on the spot?
No.
Oh, no.
So it's pre-written. It's also like for a lot of people, it's rehearsed. It's very rehearsed.
Right.
They know exactly what they do. They get up on stage. I attended my first like slam poet event.
Yeah.
And it's very much like people who are like screaming at the crowd. This is loud, big energy, slam.
Right.
It's very like
I want to see this.
Yeah, you should. They do it every once a month, I believe.
Whereabouts?
This Perth Slam Poetry is at the 459.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
459.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I want to check that out.
I can't believe that it came up on my feed yesterday. Now you're talking about it. Like it's like,
it's a sign.
oh,
Yeah. Meta's listening.
That's the sign.
You just got zucked.
but
you can
yeah,
zuck off.
a lot of it it's like a lot of the slam poetry is like not politically based, but it's like politically charged
Yeah,
about
yeah. There's-
fighting for real causes.
Social justice things.
Okay.
like
Social
that,
justice,
yeah,
exactly. And you share a
absolutely.
lot of the events that go live and stuff, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, I guess I'll rep one now. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yes.
Yeah.
Put,
Oh,
I was
dude,
actually going to
please.
say, are you involved in it? And if you are, can you give us a little,
So
little taste?
this one is one that's been going around. I think for Chili Jam, they've been. I don't maybe.
Oh, you're making me hungry now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
love
this is
these.
run by Judith Huang and her partner Bobby. I can't remember his last name right now.
Sorry, Bobby.
Chili Jam. open
You'll
mic.
be able to get that, Peter? Zoom nice
Judith
and
Huang.
close. Yeah.
Over there.
Judith Huang.
Yeah, Judith
Okay.
Huang. And they're both brilliant writers as well.
Yeah, okay.
Bobby is a comedian too.
Oh, sick.
And Judith has published 2 books.
Oh, wow.
I believe.
Wow.
Very good at creating community.
Okay.
It's a very open space. A lot of poets, they come in and they talk about very heart-wrenching things,
Yeah.
very emotional experiences. They like to talk about very harsh experiences that you come in thinking like poets are chill, and then you come out leaving like, oh my god, that was the most trauma-filled 2
Yeah.
hours I've ever been,
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah. I think, I mean, I don't want to put people into pigeonholes and stuff, but I feel like a lot of creatives have that sense. You know, even we kind of will do it in our songwriting, obviously, or our music writing. But, you know, I guess with poets and they're just speaking, it's kind of like you've got nothing to sort of hide behind. There's the words and there's nothing that you can literally have to fill the gaps in and stuff. Like it's very in your face,
It's
right?
very in your face.
Daunting.
How long would a segment go for, or a set, so to speak?
I guess they'd go for 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
And that could consist of 2 to 3 poems, depending on the
Right.
person, I guess. They can
And
be very free.
it wouldn't be so much as the end. Now, this is the next one? Or?
It would be.
Okay.
It could be.
Right, okay. I'm just trying to get my head around it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
usually it would be someone jump up on stage and just be like, I have this poem about this.
Yeah.
If they say the about this, sometimes they don't want to say the about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they just go into speaking the poem.
Right.
I predominantly and only rap.
Okay.
So
Right,
that's
okay.
entirely what I've been doing forever.
Can you give us a bit of an example, dude?
I could.
Hang on. Hey, Geordie, can you get that backing track going, man?
I don't think that's the right
No,
tempo.
that's not
is
the
it?
right.
So,
I reckon
okay,
that'd be pretty sick.
backing track aside, this is something that I've been considering because I have released music as a rapper in the past.
Give it up, Suraj. Let's hear it.
Yes, thank you. But I don't want to be putting out tracks anymore. I
Right.
feel like I've done that, and I don't want to do the whole check out my new track.
Yeah.
Spotify,
Yeah.
Download my mixtape.
download my mixtape. That's right. It's all been done so many times.
Yeah.
I want to really emphasize the words. I want to emphasize the stand-up. I
Okay.
could show you something now if you'd like.
Yes, please,
I'll
mate.
do the about as well because I feel this is one I've probably just performed it for the first time on Wednesday.
Okay.
At the
100%,
Fremantle
man.
open mic night.
Well, this is a big thing's coming first for us.
That's
so,
true.
And
yeah.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, that's fine.
Okay, but if you're
No, put him
comfortable
on the
and
spot.
happy, and
rap.
happy to do
We
that,
was
then,
Suraj. We
Suraj,
was Suraj.
Suraj.
He's a professional. He got this.
So whenever.
All right. So I also performed this at Once Upon a Time in Fremantle at Clancy's for the first time. Also a great open mic spot.
That's where my band played our first single launch. Yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and it's
Classic
nice
spot.
and humble too. Like a nice
Family
nice-
friendly.
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
That's
And the food's good too.
You were saying, my boy.
Okay, yes. So this one here is about alcoholism.
Okay.
The reason why I perform it or want to perform it so much is because I still think it pertains to the music industry.
Yes.
I have an opinion that can sometimes push people the wrong way. I feel like the live music industry relies on alcohol way too much, and it's hurting our live music industry because we're in the time that we're in now. People are struggling to buy drinks.
Yes.
And the bar is how we make money in our live music world, and that's not making as much money as it used to anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we should scrap it. I believe we should rely entirely on food. In most cultures and most ancient cultures, we come together in communion through eating.
Food, yeah.
Through food.
100%.
Most ancient cultures will tell you that drinking is probably not the best thing to do to
Yes.
come together.
Bro,
actually.
I think you're onto something here. All you can eat buffet,
Right?
And some metal
Oh my
bands.
God, yes.
Bro,
Dude, yes.
Wings, give me all the wings.
Right?
eat your body weight in wings watching like a brutal deathcore band.
Some dude swinging around like
Yeah,
wings just like
But I feel that actually, I really do. And when
I
you're
agree
talking
with you,
about
mate.
the
Yeah.
cultures coming together and sharing in food, like I know my father's Burmese, so I have that Burmese culture where
food is
Balachan.
Balachan, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And all of our Burmese family, if you're socializing, we're getting together for family events, it's never based on wine or drink. It's always come and eat all the Mohammedan and come and eat all the, all the food. But I love that. And I feel like,
Yeah.
our community in music is so special, and we just need to get back to that community spirit again,
As
without
opposed to
the
come-
spirits.
Without the spirits, yeah.
Right.
So you're not there to get wasted. You're here to connect.
Feel the
with
spirit
people. Feel the
without
Feel
the
the
spirit.
spirit, exactly.
I don't want to get it wrong because I have still been like practicing it with the book out. Don't
You got it, bro.
I love
no
the
worries
book.
at all.
Thank
Bring
you.
the book.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay.
Yes, man.
Suraj's cookbook.
Okay, I get into it. All right. It's called Drop the Bottle. Don't you see we have taken too long? A land girt by sea, as they say in the song. Every man I see is addicted to the longing. A tall pine at the end of the day is where they belong. A tall pine to start the day is where you start, but in 12 months' time you will have drowned your heart. You will have lost your soul. You will have shackled your body. Your own eyes watch yourself walk back to the toddy. Your own mind is foggy. You will have lost all shame. With enough pastime, you will forget your name. And your mom, your kids, your wife, your uncle too will all feel like another world of memories to you. Your grounding's losing grip. Your mind is about to slip. And now you're scrambling for the money that you came here with. Remnants of an old colonial time where drink was used to make you lose your shine, used to keep you down, used to break the spirit. It wasn't just one, they made the whole empire feel it. Whether you were white or black or straight up purple, remember we us fighting for the class of the workers. So drop the bottle if you want to survive. On the land we toil, we also want to thrive. We want the world we love and care to stay alive. So when the stink starts to whisper, you should just deny.
Woo! I got some good things there.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was amazing, dude.
Thank you.
Big things coming first, bro.
I'm not even like, I got some goosebumps with that.
I've heard Geordie rap, like behind the
too, and he's
scenes,
fire
man.
too?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to like hear you guys maybe do some freestyle
We working on
sometime or
something.
something.
I've been a bit lazy with that, won't lie. But I'm gonna get there.
Man, diamonds in
I got
time.
16. I got a 16 there.
Oh
for you.
yeah.
What do you call it? I'm so like not in that sort of culture, the hip hop rap culture. I'm not in it. But so you know, like we call it, we're getting together and have a jam. What do you
Yeah.
guys call it? Is like
Oh, I
is it
guess
still jamming?
it is a thing. If you were to get a group of rappers together and
Yeah.
they were all rapping, you call it a cipher.
A cipher.
A cipher.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is, this is the cool thing about hip hop. Like all these like cultures, like all these subcultures have like similar ways they operate. So for DJs, if you have a group of DJs together and they, spin and they all take turns spinning,
Yeah.
that's also called a cipher.
Right.
And
Oh,
if
really?
you have break dancers and they all take turns in a
Yeah.
circle and they're like,
It's a break cipher.
That's
All
also
right,
a break
so
cipher. That's right. Yeah.
Dad joke incoming. Warning.
Hidden.
So when you finish the jam
up.
and you all go home, is that called a decipher?
Oh, it could be. That's a bar. You should write that one. You should make it a rap.
Sorry for everyone at home. I'll let myself out.
Your brain is working on a Sunday morning, bro.
I'm charged up full of.
He's got wings. You go.
I was just gonna
Dude,
say.
I actually, my guilty pleasure is I've always had a soft spot for like rap and hip hop. You know, growing up, I was a big fan of Eminem, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and all that stuff. And like Geordie's cousin is my best mate, and yeah, man, I think of the days just sitting back out in the backyard and just freestyling with him. Yeah, I'm terrible, don't get me wrong, but it's always good fun.
Yeah.
And that's where you bring the humor and the comedy into it, and it's
Yeah.
just good times, man. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a lot of fun. But that was sick.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the they do a rappers versus comedians thing?
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if you guys
Max
checked
Shane.
that. Max Shane, yeah.
Oh,
Max
Max
Shane's
Shane.
such a G.
I,
Oh man.
Good shout out because I reached out to Max Shane. I'd love to see him on the show sometime.
Me and him go way back.
Dude, I met Max Shane. Like, we're going back when he used to work at
Cosmic.
Cosmic
Yeah, right.
in Cannington.
Oh,
Like,
what?
it was back
Oh,
in.
he went to
Oh, my
was a store
gosh.
DJ.
Wait.
Uh,
Yeah,
well,
Store DJ, yeah, but the one in there, but it's not
yeah.
closed down now, right?
No, it's closed down. And he sold me a Marshall stack. And he told me he was a drummer.
Oh.
I said, okay. And he said, yeah, but I'm looking to get into rap. And
Very
this
talented.
is before he was what he is today, man.
Whoa, I could not imagine him as a drummer.
I messaged him. I said, dude, you sold me a guitar amp like 15 years ago, man. And he's like, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
Because I know even more about that. So his family,
Yeah.
very, very big music performers on his dad's side. And they played in like the Netherlands and all that.
Right.
Wow.
And he was playing guitar when I was probably like 10.
Yeah.
And he was probably like 15, I think, area.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I remember seeing him post videos of him beatboxing
Yeah.
and freestyle rapping.
That's
He does this
sick.
thing-
Crazy.
It's called the I can't remember some kind of
DJ?
thing, and he did like he was like spitting. His mate was beatboxing, and he was freestyling over. I'm like, this dude is fucking sick.
I don't know this guy.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Mac
He's
Shane.
really
Mac
But
Shane.
then you
But
see him.
I would like to have him on the show.
Yeah.
That sounds incredible.
He does this thing where it's just called like call outs, and the crowd
Yeah.
will just hold up random things, and
Okay.
he'll be
Yeah.
freestyling and then like incorporate all those things.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen. I mean, it's
crazy.
Not in Perth, but I've seen on socials. Like, there's another guy, something Mac, another Mac,
OMAC.
Oh, you're talking about Henry Mack, Harry Mack,
Harry Mac.
Harry Mack from America.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a freestyle king.
And
He's
like,
crazy.
I have watched like so many of those.
He's
I'm
wicked.
like,
He's
bro,
wicked, right? Oh,
like
shit.
what the
There
heck?
was a video. I think
Yeah.
it was like Venice Beach. He was doing the same thing. People just walking
You
past.
just have,
and
you
he was
have to just have a
freestyling.
look. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like insane. Like
And
so
then he's
good.
in the States though, right?
Yeah, but he came to Perth.
did come to Perth, right?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I believe he was out.
Yeah.
He did like a Metro's spot,
Okay.
and I was gonna go, but
Yeah.
I'm like not in that community, but I appreciate it though. You know,
You should go. It deserves more. The hip hop community deserves more love.
Oh,
It
for
really
sure.
does. Yeah.
Suraj, we are running out of time. So we've got a segment called What's on Repeat.
Okay.
So if we were to go onto your Spotify or your iTunes or your CD collection or maybe your vinyl collection, wicka. What is a song that you've got on repeat right now, man?
let's
What's
see.
something you just can't get enough of?
I really enjoy music from the 50s and 60s from like Italy and France.
Okay.
And like especially like film scores.
Okay.
I find it's so damn romantic.
Man, he's so educated. Yeah.
I'm just a
Distinguished
mega
gentleman.
nerd. I'm just a mega nerd. Dude. This is all it is. Let me try and find. It's called Helen, I believe.
I got this little sidetrack while he's doing that. I got a joke.
Oh, here we go.
What was the DJ's girlfriend's name? Erica. Shout out to Brock. I stole that from him the other day.
oh boy,
It's called Hele. It's a ballad. It's by Philippe Sade.
okay.
Hele.
And he's from France.
He's a French,
Yeah.
French composer.
Explain the song to us. So, like, what sort of genre, what sort of sound would you expect if you
It's
heard?
very lush. It's
Okay.
very lush for one, but
Classical?
It's classical. It's very classical. It's an orchestral. It's film
Yeah.
music, but it's very emotional. I would say. How would I describe it? It's romantic, emotional. There's lots of very dramatic.
So it
It's
could
like a
actually
dramatic
be
love
like
kind of thing, you know.
Like it
yeah.
might be a song that would be playing in the background at the slam poetry nights for some of those poets, perhaps.
No, if you were crying in your room by yourself, this is where you're
okay,
like,
okay.
It's,
So we're talking-
entirely like instrumental.
See, now I'm
orchestral.
getting My Chemical Romance vibes.
Oh, that's
No,
still
it's
too
probably
young.
not. Yeah.
So we're talking
The
like
energy is too
full orchestral
Full
Yeah.
orchestral
strings,
yes.
keys.
I guess if you could picture something, you're standing on the top of the mountain crying, and you're like, "Why?"
Yeah. And like the music that comes out of Europe is, amazing. Well, out of anywhere. But I was in France and Italy not that long ago. And, just I want to go back so bad, but just walking around like literally on the streets, and then there's this guy playing a harp, like a big
Whoa,
harp,
right.
and it's just like he's just sitting there playing this beautiful instrument, and everyone's like, oh, they're just sitting there having their
Just what it is.
baguette
Yeah.
and croissant and stuff, just really just enjoying it and soaking it up. And I was like, oh, this is so amazing.
You know
You
what's
guys,
going down.
Jesus.
We got another segment, my friend. Yes. It's called it's the call out.
The call
Call
out.
out.
Is anyone in the scene? We were speaking about Mac Shane, but is there anyone that comes to mind that you think should be on the show and have their episode themselves?
So Judith from Chili Jam, I'll shout out Chili Jam. Judith Huang. I'll shout out Lakshmi from Ink and Echo. She does a poetry workshop as well that I go to regularly. Really good. I find it
Awesome.
great for writing.
Well, make sure you tag them in this,
Yes.
so they can see it, and then we're gonna come for you.
And for everyone at home, if you've liked this episode, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. If you're a musician or an artist of any kind, filmmaker, photographer, guitarist, or you just, like
Poet.
doing some freestyle at home, please get in contact with us. We'll try and arrange something to get you on the show.
Yep.
And big things coming is hosting its very first live event, dude.
So excited.
So excited. Special thanks to Scudley Films
Yes.
for helping us organise that, and the team at 11
Yes.
and Dazzle Home Loans. The three bands we are having are Red Temples, Black Canyon, and Legs Electric. Dude, it's going to be sick. Suraj, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
today,
so much
man.
for
Thank you
being-
guys for having me.
Thank
this has
you.
been amazing.
It's been awesome, man. Too
Yeah.
easy, guys. Thank you, Suraj.
Take care.
We'll see you
Bye.
next week.
Hi everyone, this is Jardel from Big Things Coming, and we are looking for more guests for our show. So if you're into music, dance, the arts, photography, videography, anything in between, any genres, feel free to send us a message and we'll get you on our show.